I saw people using this post to shit on Democrats this morning, and I need to explain what happened here. A few weeks ago, I posted a video about Schumer and the fact that he was holding confirmations, and this was pissing Trump off, and he told Schumer to basically go to hell. And that Republicans were going to change the rules because they didn't like that he was holding on to nominations. Because Trump was pissed, Republicans decided that they were going to change the rules. And what they did was allow for a new rule, which would then give Senate Republicans the ability to move multiple nominations with a simple majority vote. This process would have previously been blocked with one objection. So if someone came to the podium and said, we are going to nominate 40 ambassadors, then a Democrat could jump in and say they object, which then that's done. They would have to take each individual of those 40 and nominate them separately, which takes a ton of time. What they did was change the rules so they could confirm all 40 under the same 51 majority vote. Therefore, they don't have to do each individual ones, and it cannot be objected. Of course, Irrational Do Something Twitter starts flipping out about this because they don't understand how the Senate works. So let me remind you, in 2013, the Senate went nuclear thanks to Harry Reid because he changed the filibuster rules on nominations that were not Supreme Court justices because Republicans were obstructing President Obama's nominations. In 2014, Democrats lost 9 Democratic senators, which then flipped the Senate to the Republicans, and Mitch McConnell became Senate Majority Leader. Since Republicans were in charge of the Senate in 2016, when Justice Scalia died, Mitch McConnell got his lick back against Harry Reid and President Obama by not confirming Merrick Garland. And what made this worse was that in 2016, Donald Trump became president, which meant that he had a trifecta. He had the House, the Senate, and he became president. You know what happens next? In 2017, Mitch McConnell also goes nuclear on Supreme Court justices so that he could get Trump's nominations passed, which Trump ended up getting 3, and all they needed was 51 votes. In 2020, Democrats win back the Senate with a 50-50 majority. The only reason why we got that back is because Joseph R. Biden became president, as well as Kamala Harris as VP, which made her the 51st vote. Senate only had a 50-50 majority. And these two who refused to kill the filibuster. But that was on bills, not nominations. So there was no reason to change the rule on nominations back then.